Hi.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm doing absolutely swell.
What brings you
So,
here?
oh yeah, I have a few questions.
Okay.
Um, so why exactly? Why aren't you contacting the authorities about Shane Dawson?
You missed the first part of this stream, don't you?
No, I didn't. I was here. But
Okay.
it
So
just sounds like a
I,
bunch of excuses to me.
well,
Because
where did I say
you
laws were
said,
broken?
you
Where did
said,
All right.
you said, yes. You said that if you don't go to the authorities or something like that when a crime's been committed, you're just as guilty.
Where
So,
did I say a crime was committed?
you, are you kidding?
Where did I say
You
a crime was
said
committed?
that Shane Dawson sexually harassed a minor. That's a crime. Come on. You said it.
Can you show me? Can you show me where it's listed as a crime?
Where it's listed as a crime.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So there's like tons of websites that tell you
Go,
what is and is
go
not a crime.
study law. That's not my job, but I know it's a fucking crime.
You want me to
Come
go study?
on.
You want me to go study law?
I know you're not capable of doing that because you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, see, you just lost.
Yeah. No, not really. Because
Yeah, you
honestly,
did.
you're a fucking idiot. But seriously though, the blackface
How you
thing.
win a debate.
Yeah, well, isn't that the same way you debated with Jaclyn Glenn and Joy and Blair White? Well, no, you were quite pussyfooty with Blair White because you were actually fucking scared of her. So,
Am
you
I?
know,
Then why did I demand another debate with her?
because you want views.
If I'm scared of her, I wouldn't do that, though. Like, for instance, there's a lot of people who are critics of me who would get views from being in this debate with me right now. But
Yeah,
they're
like
not
Mike an
here, are
actor. I stand a queen.
they? Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, where are they?
because you were too freaked out because he wanted 3 months to prepare for an actual debate, but you pussied out.
Who needs 3 months? You could show
Well,
up
I mean,
right-
take into consideration,
Oh,
Gregory.
gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I know it's terrible. Take into consideration, however, though, that with every single person that has come on here, you have been saying, bring me up. Well, in my case, show me the law, show me the video, show me the tweet. Well, that's what the 3 months are for, to prepare a backlog so that it's available
I
at the
didn't need
time.
3 months to pull up the video I just pulled up. I pulled it up right away.
Yeah, because you made the video, therefore you have the archive.
No, that was actually YouTube. I pulled up YouTube and I typed in blackface Onision. It was the first
Well,
result.
okay, fair enough. I mean, everyone knows as soon as you open up Google, your YouTube comes up right away because God knows you love to watch yourself.
Well, you just said it was archived. It wasn't archived.
Archived. Archived. It just means you have an archive.
No.
That just
the
means you
internet.
have a collection. Do you want to look up the definition of archive? Come on.
You talk a lot.
Do you
but
want to
don't
look it
make a
up?
lot of points. All right. So you said that
I'm making plenty of points.
You said that someone would need 3 months preparation, and I said that
I didn't say someone would need. I said Mike an actor needed it.
Okay. I mean, obviously you're here, so you know that Mike an actor maybe wasn't as competent as you, because you're able to present yourself confidently without any fear on the spot. On the spot, because here you are, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably tough as nails. You're not necessarily.
Thanks for the compliments, but it's not going to work.
A compliment, it doesn't necessarily have an agenda. Like,
Are you sure? When it comes to you, Greg, everything's an agenda.
See, you act like you know me, but you only see me for
No, I don't act like I know you. I act like, from how I perceive you and how you show yourself online. And speaking of which, I mean, this past weekend, man, come on, settle down. Seriously, you really spurred out. I mean, who brought up Shane? Was it brought up in the invisible arguments in your head? The many scenarios that you have in your head?
What would you do if you saw somebody filming a child and telling them to eat a hot dog slow for all the child molesters watching?
I don't know. I would assume it was a joke, but at the same time, you're taking it out of context. You're taking it out of context. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, you're against rape, right?
Tell me what the context was.
You're against rape, right?
I actually asked you this question first, and I'll answer yours.
Nah. You always answer a question with another question.
All right.
Come on.
Let's play.
I'm just doing the same.
I am against rape. Yes.
You're against rape. Then why did you make an entire video raping an Andy Biersack effigy? Do you not think that that's wrong?
Are you against raping dolls?
What?
Because dolls can't be raped.
I said an effigy, not a doll.
It's a doll. It was a doll.
An
that was
effigy.
created.
An effigy.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you saying? Are you implying that someone who has sex with an inanimate object is the equivalent of someone who rapes someone?
No, I'm saying that. I'm saying that you're taking it completely out of context. Anyone could look at your video of Andy Biersack and go, "Oh, he's a rapist because he's raping that effigy." See what you're doing with Shane Dawson, taking it completely out of context.
Was the 12-year-old he was talking to, sexually objectifying, etc., was that an effigy?
No, that was his cousin. Yeah, that was his cousin. His cousin, Greg. Now, I know you might be sexually attracted to your own family, but I don't know. How's your mom?
There's a 12-year-old. There's a 12. My stepmom. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. Which one?
Okay. Anyway, so there's a 12-year-old girl who's real and on camera, and he asked her to eat hot dogs. He asked her to eat a hot dog slow for all the sexual molesters watching, or the child molesters watching, and then he filmed her, and then he also told her to lap dance on someone, and she proceeded to dance, and he proceeded to filming her. He also made numerous other comments in that video, and I'm just wondering how.
Not that video though. You're actually mixing up videos, because one was the podcast. The other was some previous videos years ago.
You were talking about this weekend, and so I'm talking about the video I posted.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So he did all these things, and I feel like it's kind of weird that you would try to defend that behavior, but you would try to attack me for putting on a mud mask.
Let's be honest here. What behavior? His cousin was dancing for him, and they were joking around. I mean, do you not joke around with your cousins?
But no, not like that. Never. Absolutely not. I have
the lady does protest too much, methinks.
I have a cousin who's about 14. Actually, a couple cousins that are about 14. And if I saw someone if I saw someone film my cousin saying, there's a lot of child molesters watching me, so could you eat this hot dog slow for camera?
Kids joke, right?
No. This was an adult saying it to a child. It's a difference.
He was pretty. I don't know. Shane was pretty young at the time. He apologized. He knows it was off color.
Okay, so
come on. Why don't you ring the authorities then? If you are genuinely concerned, Greg, I'm being legitimate here. If you're really concerned about children's welfare around Shane Dawson, report it. Do it live. I want to see you on the phone live.
It's okay. So let me reverse this on you. First of all, didn't say any laws were broken. I already said that to you, but you are blatantly.
But if you're worried about a child being in danger by Shane Dawson, which you have said that you worry about children around him, then wouldn't you want to contact the authorities about that?
I have to wait for him to actually clearly break a law.
Why do you have to wait for him? What are you waiting for?
Because I don't want to waste police's time with false accusations.
So they're false?
No, if you say someone broke a law
so
when they didn't,
that's false. Where's the proof, Greg? But surely you would want to send a tip off, though. Investigate this guy. At least, check his hard drives. But so it's false.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his information. And additionally, again,
I bet you wish you did.
You guys, no, I don't.
Yeah, sure. You want to wear a skin.
Yikes. That's cringy.
You've never heard of the skinwalker? That's you all over. And your spice.
The person who comes up with these ideas is probably the creepiest, just pointing that out. But secondly, you guys have used this strategy. If you actually care, if you actually think anyone's in danger, call the cops. Yeah. You guys act like I'm a predator, but you haven't called the cops on me. Not in that
That's
regard.
Not true, though. That's not true, Greg, is it?
Not in that regard.
That is not true. Not me personally, because... But, I'm in a whole different country. But that's not true. You have had CPS and you have had animal control called on you. Don't fucking lie.
First of all, those aren't police.
You've never been reported. That's what you tried to fucking pass off. That you were never reported to authorities, and that is a lie.
Context. I said
context. Context suddenly matters. Context suddenly matters to you. It always matters to you, doesn't it, Greg? It always matters to you, but it doesn't apply to everyone else. You can easily take everyone else out of context, but oh, God forbid anyone take the great ONISION out of context. Oh, please.
You're straight out of a Johnny Depp film. It's amazing, but you really are. You're the girl in Alice in Wonderland, the Queen person. You're like almost like
the Queen.
Or I never watched it. I mostly
thank you.
Half of it.
Yes, I am a queen.
But you have a vibrant personality, and I'm just pointing that out.
Thank you. Hi, very nice.
Anyway.
Pity you didn't have a personality, so that's a shame.
Okay, cool. But the context that you keep bringing up, where did I take Shane out of context?
You took, excuse me. Well, the podcast for one thing, he was joking, Greg. The entire
that was someone else.
Pop Blast video that was set up. No, the entire The entire Pop Blast video that was set up was obviously fucking edited. And come on, Greg, you don't like it when any edited videos of you appear.
Why did hundreds of thousands of people retweet it if it was obvious?
They retweeted it to notify Shane that this was happening. That's what I saw during it all. You were the only one that couldn't wait to capitalize on it.
Why
you
was
wanted to see the destruction of Shane Dawson because, hey, you want to take his place, don't you?
No, I don't. He doesn't even do comedy sketches. So.
No, but he's absolutely fucking hilarious, though. So I don't know.
Yeah,
him, Garrett, Drew, Morgan, Ryland, Andrew.
Okay.
I'm stunned.
Hashtag Shane Dawson is over party was trending.
Hashtag ONISION is over party. I mean, you are. I mean, your views are tanking.
Ma'am, I'm actively proving you wrong because you're saying
actively.
You're saying that the people who retweeted that were just trying to notify him. First of all, they could have simply @tweeted him. But secondly, hashtag Shane Dawson is over party was also trending simultaneously because that was a very believable video, contrary to what you're saying. Now, No,
it wasn't. It was poorly edited. It looked like something you made.
Did you...
Greg, are you behind Pop Blast?
No.
Isn't it not nice when someone just throws out accusations at you with no proof whatsoever?
I do have plenty of proof that he filmed a child and told her to lap dance on someone and said many other sexual comments to the same
Or
child.
It was just a dance to the fucking child and it was nothing. Cousins, family members having fun and the mother was there.
So you defend the man who apologized for that behavior?
Well, you apologized for it, and he's changed his behavior subsequently. What have you changed? What have you changed?
Well,
you still rating girls? Yep. You're still doing it. And then you're wondering, why am I getting all this controversy? Why are people saying this about me? Well, I don't know, Greg. Maybe it's because you're continuing on doing the same thing that you always fucking do. Nothing changes with you. Never change, ONISION.
You asked, you can call me Greg, but you asked me where have I changed, and I apologize to Jaclyn Glenn for being unfair to her because I was so upset with her.
That was a backhanded apology, if anything. You still wanted to maintain, I'm so right, I'm so great, I'm sorry, Jaclyn, but I mean, dude, do you not even remember the shit you said? That her family didn't love her? But whatever, that's regardless.
The person who I apologized to felt it was genuine, so I think that's more valid than
anything. Well, good for them. I didn't think it was genuine.
Well,
there you go.
You're not really part of it, are you?
No, I'm watching it though, so I am allowed to formulate my own opinions.
Yes.
Shock-horror. I know you're shocked at that, the whole opinion thing, since you like to live in a constant echo chamber.
Right.
You know?
What I'm saying is when one person gives a genuine apology and the other person says that apology is genuine and the apology was directed at them, then everyone else's opinion is...
So your apology was genuine, but you get to decide that Shane's wasn't?
I get to decide what?
Your apology... Now, you said that your apology to Jaclyn was genuine. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Then why isn't Shane's apology? Why is that not...
No, because you can't apologize your way out of pedophilia.
But he's not... Where's he been a pedophile? Where's the proof, Greg? You even said, I have no proof. If I rang the police, it would be a false accusation. So where's the proof? You are just slandering.
Right.
Sorry, Greg, but you are. If you have no proof and you're making allegations and there is no proof, it is slander. That's what it is.
Can you imagine filming
a child?
Can you ever imagine yourself filming a child and saying those sexual things to a child and telling her to do sexual things on camera?
I wouldn't say hang on, you pose that question as a loaded question. You really do.
Would you ever do that?
Would I
it's a yes or no question.
be with my niece, she's 12 years old, and me and her would dance in Boogie? Yeah, fuck yeah, I would. But you're posing that question as so fucking loaded and so disgusting.
It's a yes or no question. Would you ever film your 12-year-old niece saying, hey, there's a lot of child molesters watching me. Will you eat this hot dog slow on camera for them?
Maybe if I was, I don't know, 20 when edgy humor was in. That's all it was. So you're saying that you as an
adult would ask a child to play out a sexual act or sexually...
What are you trying to fucking accuse me of here? Hang on the fuck.
Well, you just admitted it.
Hold the fuck on. Don't you fucking dare try to twist this around on me. I know exactly what you're doing.
It was a yes or no question, and you said maybe.
No, I refuse to answer a yes or no fucking question when it's a loaded fucking question. You pose that question.
This is a live stream. People can capture that.
Would I film my niece dancing sexually? I feel like, I don't know. I just film her dancing because I wouldn't view it as sexually. The only person that's truly viewing it sexually is you.
Then why did he say, for all the child molesters watching, eat this hot dog slow if he didn't view it sexually?
It was a joke, Greg.
Okay, then why did he make the numerous other comments in that video directly referencing sex, her body, etc.?
Greg, it was a fucking joke and he was messing around with his fucking cousin. Her fucking mum was there. Come on. You think her mum would let that go down if it was something really sinister? Come on. Or let it be uploaded? Surely Shane would have to get her mother's permission to upload the video. Would he not? Yes, he would, because she was a minor. So obviously he had the parents' permission. Okie dokie, you can upload that. So they didn't have a problem with it. Shane didn't have a problem with it. Obviously it's edgy humor and it's kind of but
they
didn't have a problem with it. They knew it was in a joking context. You're the only one taking this out of context.
Why is the video no longer online, and why did he delete twerking?
Because it caused so much fucking controversy. After the Pop Blast shit, that was very upsetting for Shane, and no fucking doubt.
Right, okay, so you said he didn't have a problem with it, so why did he apologize?
He did have a problem with it. He said it was edgy humor.
Okay, so he did have a problem with it.
I don't care. Like I had a problem with it. Everyone had a problem with it. It was edgy humor. Come on, Greg. You did many edgy humor. Dude, you fucking killed toy babies in your fucking videos. I'm not referencing which one. Fuck me, you have
a 12-year-old is not the same as a toy baby. I mean, that's obvious.
Well, I mean, you know,
but I want to go through this. I want to go through this real quick.
17-year-old Canadian pop star.
Yeah, legal and consensual.
Yeah, you drove over while you were, married.
No, I had actually separated.
And you killed a deer.
Well,
sorry. Yeah. That was way too.
Yeah, I did accidentally hit a deer. Anyway, so this is the video, and I want to go through it with you because I really don't feel like you watched it or you didn't really think about it because it's pretty intense. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on screen.
Oh shit. Oh, shit. It's going to be intense.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hear shit.
You can't hear anything?
No, I really can't.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you were playing that video earlier and it was so low down. Sorry, dude.
It's what?
You were playing the video to the other streamer. What?
Everyone could go to my Twitter right now and just play it simultaneously with me, if you so choose. Do you want to do that?
No.
So you don't want to review the evidence?
No, I just don't want to go to Twitter.
Okay, so we're arguing whether or not he's a pedo, and you refuse to actually look at the information.
What video was this? Is this the one from Pop Blast?
No, this is just clips of him. That's it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, Are you on my Twitter?
No, you just play it.
You can hear it?
Yeah, sure.
To the audience, could you guys hear that?
I'll turn it up.
Oh, okay. So you can. All right, here we go. You guys still say no sound?
He looks young there.
Yeah, legal adults is legal adults. Unfortunately...
Cousin is cousin, and they're just joking around, and you're taking it out of context. But, you know, whatever suits your agenda.
Well,
I think... the day.
I think that...
Spin that wheel, Greg. Well, spin that wheel.
So hold on. Let's go back to you. You said... Actually, I think I can real quick switch my... Well, I can't because it's you now. I'd screw everything up. This will work. I have a... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, maybe this will work. Tell me if you guys can hear it now.
I am not a fucking pedophile.
You can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Cool.
And it's already 12 a.m., so we're going to go to bed. Not us together. This is not... I am not a fucking pedophile. Good job, Lucy. But next time, shake your titties more. I am not a fucking pedophile. And Lucy, I checked my statistics, and I have a lot of child molesters watching, so can you please eat a cocktail weenie? Do it slow.
Looks like two cousins. Why'd you slow it down in that specific moment? Hang on. You edited it to slow it down. Why?
No, I didn't. We can actually watch the original if you want to watch that. Do you want to watch that instead?
Nah, I'm good. But it looks like a cousin and her cousin messing around, having fun. But she doesn't seem upset. She seems fine. Everything's good. There's family around.
So let's go to an extreme real quick. If somebody straight up violates a child or something, and that child doesn't necessarily like for instance, if I was 14 and I slept with a 30-year-old teacher, would that mean that it was fine because I wasn't upset about it?
Are these part of your fantasies, Greg?
Yeah, I would definitely want to sleep with a teacher.
Yeah, because that's what you meant.
I actually said if I was 14 and I slept with a teacher, so yeah, that is what I actually meant. Your sarcasm is really weirdly placed.
Sure it is. Okay. You can't even detect sarcasm.
We'll move on. We'll go to the more parts of the video.
I am not a fucking pedophile. Give her a lap dance.
Isn't it interesting how unamused this girl is by the 12-year-old dancing around her? You notice that?
They're messing around.
No, she's actually uncomfortable.
What? I mean, I am seeing a small fucking box, okay?
Right.
But at the same time, it just looks like family being family. Right. And pissing around and having a laugh.
I am not a fucking pedophile.
Doesn't...
I am not a fucking pedophile. She's getting crazy with it. I am not a fucking pedophile. Blow everybody a kiss like you're a mermaid. That was that was terrible. I would never have sex with you. I am not a fucking pedophile. Look at those titties. Oh man. I am not a fucking pedophile.
Jokes, jokes, jokes.
I am not a fucking pedophile.
Child's laughing.
I am not a fucking pedophile. Come here. Get over here. Give me a breastfeed. Take a sip. I am not a fucking pedophile. Can you please breastfeed with Shauna, please? That would make me very happy. I am not a fucking pedophile. Alright, so right now I am getting ready to throw water all over these pretty little lemonade stand girls. I am not a fucking pedophile. Girl, why are you so wet? You know what you should do to dry yourself off? Go dance on top of that table over there. I am not a fucking pedophile. I mean, like, we don't want to... Yeah, we don't want to have sex with you yet. There we go.
We don't want to have sex with you yet. There you go.
Oh, come on, Greg. You are reaching. Like, it's a family. messing around and having a laugh.
I've never ever talked to my
And that lap dance, you made it out to be so much fucking worse than it is. It's a kid dancing. I see my niece dancing.
I didn't say he had her lap dance. I said he told her to do a lap dance. Yeah, and then he filmed her dancing.
Yeah. All right, sure, okay.
Regardless, I saw
it's. But like at the end of the day, your opinions aside, there's no evidence of any child molestation, any pedophilic acts from Shane, or any child pornography. There is no evidence of that. Okay, and you have said if I call the police, it will be a false allegation. So you are basing this off a video of him playing around with his cousins.
What I said is if I told the police that he committed a crime, that would probably be false. It wasn't actually like if I said that he did these things.
Why can't you? Okay. Why can't you tip them off though? You've never heard of an anonymous? Well, no. You need to actually get your name. You need a tip-off. Have you never heard of a tip-off before?
So this video that was edited out of context, I want to ask you about a part of it, which seems kind of like nobody seems to have explained. I think this is the right video.
Greg, are you not familiar with ordinary familial dynamics at all?
All right, so
you have Tommy as a mother.
Hold on. Let's see this real quick. This is to be fair. This there's a context missing in the first part. However, I never saw Shane actually address this, and I want you to listen about how he talks about a child and tell me how you would react to someone talking to you.
I've seen the full version of this podcast. It's totally out of context.
How does a 5-year-old, 6-year-old know what Instagram is? Just terrifying. Second of all, I was embarrassed because yes, I was, and it was a picture of my salad. The 6-year-old girl goes, "Oh, how many followers do you have?" I have 125,000.
No.
Her dick was almost as big as mine.
Really?
And I said, "Okay, little big dick, why do you have so many followers?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm a cheerleader." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy.
All right, so he never addressed that was out of context. I never saw that.
Okay.
He just called a 9-year-old.
Who is that child? Is she like some kid that's in Dance Moms or something like that? I need context of who the kid is. She's obviously an Instagram.
It's this girl. He just
I know.
Sexy.
Is she? I know. Is she like on Instagram? Is she a cheerleader? What does she do?
I don't care. She's a 9-year-old.
Context matters. Because
a 9-year-old.
Especially when it comes.
No adult should call you sexy if you're
you've never seen Dance Moms. You're telling me you've never seen Dance Moms where there's moms bringing their girls to dancing and saying, "Shake your money maker" and stuff like that to kids, dressing them up in, fancy clothes, giving sexy looks and all that. It's pretty normal. Yeah, and stars of those shows could have Instagram.
It's normal for an adult.
Blah, blah, blah.
No. Hold on. Are you saying it's normal for an adult to call a 9-year-old sexy?
In a joking context, I suppose, but you're taking it in a legitimate, lustful context, not a playful one.
Lustful.
Like, that girl, you're looking sexy.
Is naturally lustful. Let's see this again.
It's playful. My God.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but he said that she's sexy. A 9-year-old.
Probably due to her, what was it, her Instagram? Because he was like, okay, little big dick.
Right. You're trying so hard right now, but you can't
I'm not. No, you're rushing me because I'm trying to think this through. Right. Don't you dare try to rush me on this.
I'll remain silent. You think.
So he says, okay, little big dick, blah, blah, blah. So he's obvious like, oh, you're someone, you're fancy. Okay, let me see what you've got here. And he looks at her Instagram, and obviously she's taking flash photos, she's got filters, she's got everything, and he's like, oh, damn, this girl's sexy. Like, there's nothing, you're the only one that's seeing something predatorial there. Not Shane. And he's obviously joking about.
Those Olympics that you just did were amazing. How did you somehow justify a grown man calling a little 9-year-old sexy? Wow. That's insane. Okay, wow. That's incredible how you did that. Can't you just say that was fucking disgusting and inappropriate?
Yeah, but I'm given the context of it all. That's what you said for me to do. Not to say, oh, that's disgusting and that's wrong. I was given the context. There is a context because he says in the podcast, I'm joking. And by the way, don't look these things up. By the way, who would do that anyway? He said that. And you're skipping over that, completely just, taking apart these little bits, cherry picking all these little bits. Listen, you're not even playing the full thing. You're playing the edited clip. Play the podcast. Play the full thing. Play the full thing.
He said a 9-year-old is sexy, and he said he didn't know if he could say it.
He was joking. You are reaching.
Then why did he say right? Why did he say? I don't mean to shout, by the way. Why did he say right before? I don't know if I can say this, but he said it in such a nervous way. You know, it wasn't
because
like
he is a guy. It wasn't like sounds wrong.
This is what a joke sounds like. Okay, damn, she's sexy, and this is what sarcasm sounds like. Oh yeah, she's so sexy.
Man, you couldn't even detect my sarcasm earlier. Come the fuck
on. This is how he said it. I'm gonna play it for you again because it's horrifying and it's amazing that you're defending it.
You're playing the pop. What is it? Pop blast? Sorry, you're playing the edited clip. Play the podcast. I want to see the podcast, Greg.
Give it to me. Where's the podcast?
Someone get the link, please. Could you? Because I'm not doing it for you.
But let's. I wouldn't even say this as a joke.
And I said, okay, little big dick. Why do you have so many followers?
Yeah, but you would, play around with your cousins with Barbie dolls and have sex with them, But Shane.
Not my cousins actually. And playing with dolls
Sky and her sister and someone else, and they were around 14, 15, around that age, and you made a video where you had the dolls and you were performing sex acts with the dolls. I don't know, Greg. Maybe that's a little bit worse if we try to take it out of context. You're teaching sex acts with Barbies to young minor girls. Oh my goodness, Greg, that's terrible. Why would you do that? Why were you teaching young minor girls sex acts?
Let's see what you're talking about.
Why were you teaching young minor girls sex acts with Barbie dolls when you were 19 years old?
Okay, hold on. Someone actually posted the link. Let's, what the heck? Oh, here we go.
7th grade young boys.
I wonder how I can find it. One sec. Okay, first of all, let's see the odd dolls thing you're talking about. This is me playing dolls with. We're all teenagers in this video.
You're 19. You're not a teenager.
Teenager is someone who
over 18. You're around the same age bracket as Shane was with his little cousin. So I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. Actual performing sex acts with Barbies in front of minors.
Hold on. Let me prove you wrong.
Performing sex acts with Barbies in front of minors instead of just going, do a sexy dance. Seriously. Are you looking up the definition of teenager?
Yeah, this actually proves you wrong. This proves you wrong. See that? That's a teenager.
To 19. Well, no, 18 is adult. I'm in a different country, so whatever, but 18 is adulthood.
You should look it up.
You're an adult. You were 19. They were around 14, 16.
We were all
around that age bracket.
Let me show you what we did.
No, stop putting yourself under the teenager bracket. You were over age, okay? You were.
I just.
So you were teaching sex acts on Barbie dolls to minors. It's not nice to be taken out of context, is it?
Please stop talking for a moment.
No. Off the old videos. Oh yeah, I remember that.
This is fucking ridiculous. I haven't watched this in like 10 years.
If I get drunk, I can take advantage of her. Yeah! Stop doing that! Come back!
Just so you know, she said, maybe if I get her drunk, I can take advantage of her. Yeah, which was fucking fun.
Yeah, teaching that to minors, Greg.
I didn't teach
Well done.
that. Nobody told her to say that. No.
You're the director, aren't you? You're proud of being the director of videos, right?
Oh my God! See, now
So
you're.
I have,
No.
Nah,
This
I'm
was
stretching.
before. This was before YouTube, before any of that. When people just literally made videos for fun and not for views or anything like that. So
Yeah, but couldn't that same be said for Shane making videos with his cousin just for fun?
No, he made thousands of dollars off every single video he released.
So you're mad that he made money off of it.
Well, that literally means that he exploited a child for profit.
But how do you know? He could have had the child's permission from her mother and father, which he knows, obviously. So that's not exploitation, because you need consent from the mother and father to put a child in your videos. So he obviously had consent from her mother and father because he knew them.
Yeah.
But unlike you, Greg, you put kids in your videos without consent from their parents. I mean, come on.
Well, actually, you have to prove that those were kids, and you can't. So that's the problem. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so I'm not actually finding the.
Also, what about kissing your sleeping underage cousin?
What? Huh?
Kissing your sleeping underage cousin. Can we get a age here, guys?
You're talking about my cousin. I'm 32. She's 30. So.
Yeah, and you kissed her when she was sleeping, when she was underage. Doesn't matter. It was in the past, just like Shane's video was in the past. But hey, since we're dragging it all back up, we may as well.
It's interesting, the double standard, isn't it? Where you will actually do the same thing that you accuse.
What double standard?
Well,
no, I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine. I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine because you're deliberately taking Shane out of context.
So you're saying that.
Therefore, you know I am.
You're saying that what you just said doesn't matter based on your standard, yeah?
What?
Yeah.
When did I say that?
You're saying that because...
When did I say that?
You're saying
you just
that because...
came out.
Hold on. You're saying that because Shane did this years ago, it doesn't matter, yeah? That's your implication?
No. You said that because your video with the minors and the Barbie dolls was years ago, it didn't matter.
No, I didn't say that.
Therefore, I said, well, surely the same would... No, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Don't lie to me.
When did I say that?
Earlier.
No, I didn't.
You said that was a long time ago. No, don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me.
I actually said I haven't.
No.
I haven't seen this video in 10 years.
You said it. No, you said that video was a long time ago. And then I repeated, well, Shane's video was a long time ago as well. So.
But I didn't. First of all, I said I hadn't watched that video in 10 years. And secondly, I didn't.
No, and then you said it was a long time ago. Yes, you did.
I didn't say.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nova. Is my voice annoying you? Yes, you did. You said that.
Oh my gosh. I didn't say anything to invalidate it because of the time difference. Okay. And that's
invalidated because of the time difference? Yay. No, you said it was a long time ago, and I applied the same standards to Shane's videos. So if I can't bring up your inappropriate actions with minors in an old video.
Can you please be honest? At no point did I
say... Can you?
Let me...
fucking you?
Let me finish talking.
No, I didn't think so.
At no point did I say that the dolls video I made didn't matter because it was a long time ago. I didn't say that anywhere.
You did say that earlier.
I did not say that.
You said it earlier.
No.
Yes, you did. Try to gaslight me, man. I know what you said. And then I said, well,
all right. So
Shane's
if
was a long time ago too.
this is what's great, is evidence is great. It completely invalidates all this stupid.
Yeah, it is great. And you have no evidence for Shane. So
no. What I'm saying is at no point in this stream did
where's
I
the
say
evidence
that, but you're
then?
insisting it.
Where's the evidence then? You said you wouldn't call the police because that would make it a false accusation.
Okay,
Where's the
YouTube,
evidence?
No. I'm talking about the evidence that I didn't
Then go to the
say
police
what
with
you're
that.
saying I said. What?
Go to the police with that.
Wow. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Okay. So what I'm talking about is you said at no point, or you said that in the stream, I said that what happened a long time ago didn't matter because it was years difference, right?
Yeah, same with Shane, doesn't it? It's years difference. I mean, surely that cousin's all grown up and she's totally fine.
Miss, I did not say that.
Don't call me miss. Anyway,
Sir?
surely if
this happened a long time, like me saying that never happened where I was trying to invalidate what happened with those dolls. What I did say is that we were all teenagers, which we literally were. Okay?
Well, how old was Shane in that video with his cousin? Do you know?
Well, because I didn't actually say anything. I didn't say anything directly sexual to any of them.
I want to know how old Shane was in the video as well, because you were 19 in that last video, and since it was such a long time.
Yeah.
I would like to know what Shane's age is.
There's a big difference between taking a literal person. Stop. There's a big difference between taking a literal person on camera and saying, "Hey, eat this hot dog slow for all the child molesters watching," and another person who
the girl is giggling.
Right, and okay, so you'll apply this standard where someone
where's
can
the
say
harm?
something. You can apply this standard to someone who is saying sexual things to a child in this thing, and you say it's fine because she's giggling, right? Even though he said, for all the child molesters watching, eat this hot dog slow. And then you look at my video and you try to act like that's predatorial when literally nothing was said sexually to the children or the.
Here's the thing, Greg. I understand the point you're trying to make here. Here's the thing.
Okay,
here's the point I'm trying to make here. The hypocrisy of it.
Hypocrisy involves the same.
You can make jokes and play around with Barbie dolls, sexualizing, whatever the fuck.
Dolls.
In old videos.
You keep using sexual acts towards dolls and you compare those to people. That's what's confusing.
It's the kids, it's the people you're with that are doing it and you're showing them. Okay.
Let me paint you a picture of the interactions that myself and those two teenagers had. My understanding is they were 15. I was apparently 19 or 18. One 15? Of the girls. I said 18. What?
You said 15. No, you said 15, and that you were 19, 18.
Yeah. It was something like that. 14, 15, 16. Probably not 16. And I was 18 or 19. Not sure which. But we were at this playground. We were at this playground when we first met. I was 17. And, they were 14 or whatever, 13 or something.
Why are you playing around with a bunch of 14-year-olds on a playground?
It was this, you mean this
right.
my friend's sisters? We as a group all went over there as my friend's sisters, okay? So, like, when you're hanging out with someone, I'm not the type of person to just be like, you're not cool enough to be around me. No, we were all going on swings. We were all just messing around. We'd make, down the line.
With 14-year-olds when you were 17. Why weren't you hanging out with people your own age?
Okay, so Shane Dawson
can play. I'm just asking. Hey,
no. Shane Dawson can play with a 12-year-old. Shane Dawson can play with a 12-year-old when he's an adult and tell her.
You said it was your friend's sister.
Hold on.
That's his cousin. He has a direct blood link. They're family. That's your friend's sister. There's a whole world of difference.
And one of the top searches on Pornhub is incestual. Actually, most of the top searches on
what the fuck?
Yeah. If you actually look up the most search terms on Pornhub, like a lot of them are incestual, sister, mom, etc. So,
Greg, are you sure they're not bringing up your results from searching?
Do you want me? Here, I'll pull it up for you. I'll show you.
Oh God, man! I don't need to know.
I ask people for evidence; they can't supply it. People ask me to if I'm serious.
I'm asking you for evidence. I'm asking you for evidence where Shane has genuinely been a threat
you're trying
to children.
Say that because
and then you said there was no evidence.
No,
and then
don't back out. Don't back out.
And contacting the authorities would make it a
See,
false
now you're on a different
accusation. You
subject.
said this earlier.
Stay on topic.
No, I'm not. It's the same fucking subject. What the fuck are you on about? Don't try to talk circles around me.
No. Stay on this subject. Okay, so you said that you're implying that because he's related to this person, that's somehow more innocent. When in fact you don't see see my friend's friend as the top search here. You see stepsister, stepmom. You see teen. You see all these other things that are implicative of relatives or otherwise that kind of interest. So what I'm saying is additionally, when it comes to people being a victim of a crime, a lot of times it's a family member who does it. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait. So what are you actually saying here, Greg? Are you
what I'm saying is people. No, I'm simply saying that to invalidate someone doing something inappropriate to a younger cousin or whatever just because they're related, like to say like that doesn't matter, is unwise and uneducated. The people who most commonly violate each other are actually people you know in your life. Like 80% of all.
No, that is a true statistic. It is a true statistic.
What I'm
but I gotta wonder who you've harmed in your life.
Huh?
I've gotta wonder who you've harmed in your life.
Well, let me tell you a couple stories. When I was 11, when I was 11, my 14-year-old cousin,
the 15-year-old.
What?
14?
No. My 14-year-old cousin, when I was 11, he asked me to change in the same room as him. And I didn't want to change in the same room because we just got out of a creek. And I said, okay, I'll change in the same room as you so long as I can hold up this towel. So I'm holding up this towel while somehow trying to get off my wet shorts to get in regular clothes. I look over, he has a massive erection and he's staring at me. And then he goes, oops, and he pulls up his pants. Yeah. And then later on, the same cousin says, let's play strip poker, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it because I was like, dude, we're just a couple of guys. Why would we play strip poker? And then he gets me down to my underwear.
You were 11?
I was still 11, yes. And his mom walks in and she says, I don't know what's going on here, but Greg, you need to go home. And I'm like, okay. And then I left. Okay. So that's like, I do have experience with being, subjected to the perversion of family members.
Well, Greg, let me pose this a different way. Okay.
Sorry, for the record, I want to finish that sentence. That person and I get along fine because when you're 14 and when you're 13, etc., you're going through puberty. And when you're going through puberty, your brain is crazy and tries to tell you to do things that you shouldn't do. So him having an erection when looking at me and stuff like that, I don't blame him for that because we are puppets to our sexuality when we're teenagers. So, yeah.
People do have the ability to control themselves, Greg. But let me
what I'm saying is that there's a story that's really, really common amongst young people, and that is young guys doing weird things when they are 13, 14.
Sure.
Yeah.
But let me pose this question to you, Greg. Do you think that due to the unusual family dynamics of your family, considering your cousin or your father, do you ever feel as though you might be projecting all of this shit that you've dealt with onto Shane, and you're saying something that isn't there?
Shane was molested as a child, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Okay, so when you're molested, you go one of two ways. You typically, not always, but typically, you go one of two ways. You either go the sexual route or you go the recluse route. Obviously, Shane went the sexual route. The question is, who is that sexuality directed at?
Greg, you have no proof, though.
No, I'm talking about the psychology, okay? Obviously, Shane went the sexual route by sexually harassing his own cousin on camera and saying those sexual things, okay? You and I,
it makes no sense. Yeah,
I'm gonna cut through to your outer layer, and I'm gonna say you would never do those things to your cousin, okay?
No.
Because I don't think you would ever do those things to your cousin. I don't think you'd upload that footage. I don't think you would ask her to eat a hot dog slow. I think that you're more decent than that. And I think that maybe it could be possible that Shane would never do that again. Maybe it's because he got in trouble about it last time.
Or he got older and his comedy matured. It could just be that, Greg. It just could be anti-humor. It's, touchy humor. It's not good. And he grew up. He grew up, Greg.
Okay, so how about the growing past? Oh, we actually never listened to that podcast, the deleted Shane Dawson thing or whatever. What was that? Why is that link not up anymore? I don't even.
But do you ever feel like you might be projecting a lot of your childhood turmoil onto other people?
No, I was never. I was never around my father for more than a summer at a time.
I didn't say your father, Greg.
What was my turmoil? Because I never had someone try to videotape me doing sexual things on camera or anything like that.
I didn't say that was your turmoil, so I don't know why you said that. But I mean, didn't your mum beat you?
Yeah, but I don't.
Do you not think that might be traumatic?
Huh?
That your mum broke, like your mum broke seriously crazy boundaries with you? Do you not think that could have been traumatic in any way?
What did she do?
Do you not think, oh boy, naked body massages? Or the time she went out with a guy called Greg and called out your name?
Do you know?
And then beat you? The fire hydrant?
Hey, hold on. Have you ever gotten a body massage?
No.
No?
Oh wait, no. Yes, I have.
Okay, so you go into the studio and you have a towel and you lay down with the towel over your lower half and maybe your upper half too. I don't know how it works with women, but that's what I did. And my mom was a licensed massage therapist.
Oh boy. I actually have a question about that though. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go too off topic here, but it really is a question I really had to ask. You know, with Billy, you use the defense of as a full body massage that your mom used to give you, yes?
She gave it to me one time, and that was because
I know, but
that was in her studio in the professional environment, etc.
That's fine. I'm just asking yes or no question, Greg.
If you can't give if you're a licensed massage therapist and you can't give your own family members a massage, then there's something inappropriate about the massage.
Okay. No, but whatever. That's fine. But my question is, your mom did give you a full body massage and all of that.
Yeah.
Great. And you did use that in a defense when it came to the whole situation and everything like that, right?
Sorry, what was that second part?
Sorry, my bad. You used the fact that you were massaged by your mother when you were younger so that you could massage B when you were with her, right? You used that, you used that reasoning.
No, I use that. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't say no because that's not totally inaccurate. What you said is me saying that the massage that I gave her was not sexual because it wasn't.
No, nothing about sexual. I just want to confirm that you said that because your mom gave you a massage, you wanted to give a massage because of that. And you're okay with full body massages, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So whenever Adrian happened, how come you blew up at her for joking around with a friend on Facebook for her friend saying, I'll give you a sensual massage? Why did you blow up at that if you were so okay with it since your mom gave you massages?
Hold on.
Just wondering.
Were they a licensed massage therapist?
It was her friend.
Sorry, hold on. What I just asked didn't matter. That I wasn't a licensed massage therapist, so that's...
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't know the definition of sensual.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do know the definition of sensual.
Here's the definition of sensual. Sensual is...
She was messing about.
No, hold on. Of or arousing gratification of the senses and physical, especially sexual pleasure. Okay, right. So why would a boyfriend be upset that someone wanted to give his significant other a sexual pleasure? What do you think?
Well, you're fine with...
You lost.
No, I haven't finished. I haven't fucking finished. You just started saying, you lost.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just definitions right there. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I haven't finished my point, Greg.
Go ahead.
But in saying that, it was a female friend that said this to her. And considering
was it actually a female friend?
Yeah.
Then I have no fucking idea.
That's why...
I have no idea why I would be upset by that.
Yeah, I'll leave, nearly 20 voicemails going apeshit.
No, I actually dumped her for getting drunk with her friends.
No, that's not how it went, Greg.
Oh yeah? Okay. Well, this is many, many years ago, so that's what I remember. That's all I can tell you.
I know. I just wanted to ask about it, since you do use the
but just so you know, sensual does mean sexual. So but
it was a female friend saying it to her, and since you're fine with Lenny being in
I wasn't poly back then,
someone.
just so you know. I wasn't poly back then. And I wasn't...
That's fine. But, no, you were very insecure. Well, you're still insecure.
Polyamorous, yeah. Yeah, so I appreciate that point you made. Did you have anything else you want to discuss?
Classic Laura, best Laura. Just have to say that.
Classic Laura, best Laura.
Yeah, classic Laura, best Laura. You know, because this is the greatest thing on earth, and I just wanted to say that.
Shit, yes. Yes, that was one of my first video games on PlayStation to play. It was a demo disc I played.
Was that?
Yeah, I love that shit.
Sweet. Yeah, I have all of them, and I hate the reboot. They suck.
Oh my god, yes, I can't stand it because it doesn't have simplistic enough controls, and they overcomplicated so many things, and they should have just kept it like really basic.
Really, you think so? I mean, the common complaint of the classics was that it was on a grid system, and it was actually hard to control. In fact, I would find the newer ones a walk in the park.
No, let me put it to you this way. I was underwater, and I was trying to open up this giant underwater passage or whatever, and the pieces were all scattered around the ocean. And I was like, why the fuck do I have to search the entire area of the ocean to find these? And there was no indicator of where these pieces were.
You didn't play this one. You played Tomb Raider 2, 40 Fathoms. Yeah, it's the... Oh my god. It's the level 40 Fathoms. When you go deep under the sea, so you can get the Seraph from the Maria Doria.
Yeah, the one I played though, that was actually a modern one. It wasn't Tomb Raider 2. It was really, really recent. Yeah, they had her go underwater to authenticate. I don't know. Okay,
so it was Tomb Raider Underworld.
Maybe.
Because you start in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Think so?
It was really... I don't know, but...
I don't know. You sparked a discussion, so I decided to discuss.
Hey, I'm a geek. Did you ever play Duke Nukem? In Time, like where he went through
Time to Kill.
Did you ever activate the cheat that made the pigs' heads just fall off when you shot them?
Yeah, and plus Lara Croft got it.
Did you ever shoot the strippers and their legs would fly off?
Yeah. Did you find all the strippers?
No.
Loser.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, did we have anything else to discuss? Because we've been neglecting 11 other people.
No, sorry, fam.
Actually, it says
anyway.
Sorry, no. It's people got to get in the guest queue. It says 11 guests, but it says it's blank. I don't know.
It's blank? I don't know. The Unite app likes to mess up a lot.
Someone said, "Guess me next. I have questions," and it's from Kensing. So,
yeah.
Okay. You good with parting?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for this discussion. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for the milk. Bye.
Did she say thanks for the milk? Was that milk? Thanks for the